and we move at light speed. Last of a dying breed, my Akis move at light speed.
I can feel eyes on me everywhere I go. Not paranoid.
St. Louis Fair in the United States, 1904. The narrative claims that these buildings were created within a few years in the time of primitive technology, which is an obvious lie, and after every fair or exhibition, almost all the buildings were destroyed. First question arises, why would America copy Roman style, and then destroy it after a few years? The answer is, this is not Roman style. This is much prior to the Roman building. White folk were living in America way before Christopher Columbus officially discovered it. White folk were living in America way before Christopher Columbus officially discovered it. They stole our buildings and our history. Tartarian culture had to be buried at all cost. New is forgotten old, history seems to be repeating itself. This is a depiction of advanced technology, located at the Sun Temple of India, which look exactly like modern mobile phones and tablets. What do you think? Ancient pictures depicting UFOs. These pictures are actually taken from the different temples or churches. It's definitely not about little green metallic aliens that the Hollywood industry is purposely trying to sell you, in order to manipulate you into believing that hostile aliens exist. Those movies serve a purpose, so that they can pave the way for their fake alien invasion psyop. In regards to real aliens, we are those extraterrestrials. We are that highly technologically advanced civilization. The ones which arrived here eons ago from the Garden of Eden. Brawny Kai Wav is an amazing structure. Brawny Kai Wav is a very complex structure, a multi-stage well, which is located in the city of Payton in India. It is 64 meters long, 20 meters wide and 24 meters deep. It is believed to have been built in the 11th century. However, archaeological work here almost never happened, because for many years, the well was flooded by the Saraswati River, and as a result, all covered with silt. Only at the end of the 20th century began to clear it. Looking at what has been cleared, we see that Brawny Kai Wav is not only a work of art, but also a testimony to the incredible technology of the past. Archaeologists found the remains of ancient buildings in Yerevan. The chief architect of Yerevan said, "Firstly, these are not monuments, but basements of ruined houses. Secondly, they were not destroyed, but covered with sand for future generations. First of all, where did the window openings come from in the basements? And second, if they were backfilled for later generations, how did you manage to lose them?" In one of the oldest Indian temples of Mahabalipuram, stands a basalt column about 1.5 meters high. The original height was 4 meters. Unlike other artifacts, the pillar was lucky to be examined and measured by researchers. To begin with, the pillar with 16 facets is made of basalt, 6 to 7 points on the Mohs scale. On the left are the calculations on the model, needed to hold out the perfectly flat facets. On the right are the results of measurements, exactly 157.5 degrees, as in the calculations. Historians would try at least once to make calculations and cut such a column without a single error, even by 0.5 degrees with a hammer and chisel. Though, what for, if they pay for the sounding of already accepted versions?